So when I first came to Halcyon, I didn't have many friends. I only made friends with this girl that I met at the picnic, which was before school started. And so I didn't know how to work my iPad on the first day of school. I didn't know where any of my classes were. I didn't know any of the teachers. And I didn't know anything about service in action or PLP or anything about the IB system, because it was my first year in the IB system at like the school, international school. So everything was new to me, but I feel like I've completely been involved in more of my service in action, and I know a lot more about all the stuff that I should know, and I actually know how to work my iPad. So some of the essay projects, service in action projects that I've been doing. So when I learned about services action, it seemed quite easy to find just simple tasks to help the community in different ways. So to help the Halcyon community, every Wednesday for 2 of the terms, I have been helping Miss dance in the art room on Wednesdays when she needs help, like taking art down or putting art up, all of that. And to help the wider community, I was on the Halcyon football team, which, like Chris said in his presentation, was mostly promoting the sports clubs in Halcyon. And I also, like, this building is not all to Halcyon, it's also to the
West London Synagogue?
Yeah, the synagogue. And so I don't think the bathrooms downstairs are, so I helped up with the graffiti and cleaning the bathrooms. Also for when we have guests over at Halcyon, you don't want them seeing what was on the walls. So I helped scrub off the graffiti that was on the walls. And to help others, with some other girls in my grade, we baked cookies and we gave them to a store owner, and she's going to sell them and give the money to a specific charity to help cancer patients. And lastly, I helped the environment when we went to Lochiel in Scotland. So we learned a lot of, in Scotland, we learned a lot of environmental skills to help us in the future and help us take care of our planet better, like picking up our trash and not leaving anything behind and making sure that the area around us is clean. And we had to learn a lot about well, that's not mine, but I'm still gonna pick it up and throw it away, because we had trouble with that. Like, everyone was arguing, like, oh, that's not mine, I shouldn't have to pick it up. But everyone in the end learns that it's a good thing to do, and everyone was very participating in that. So I answered the questions, but I think I applied most to the learner profile, risk taker, and open-minded. Risk taker because I think this relates to the trip to Lochiel, because we did the leap of faith, for example, and in the beginning, I would not have done that. That was really hard for me, and I had a lot of trouble with it, but in the end, I thought it was really fun, and I'm glad I pushed myself to do it. And I think it also applies to some of the stuff we did, because you have to be very open-minded in the other people's opinions on, like, and facts about, like, this is safe, and you had to put a lot of trust into the people who were helping you, and understand that they had their full intentions on helping you, and you have to be very open-minded to the fact that they were the ones helping you out the entire time. And what's next? So I think that next year I'm going to be able to apply what I've learned this year, because it's really hard to learn and do at the same time. So I think that now I've learned everything I need to know, or almost everything I need to know about services action and like helping the community and my personal learning projects and stuff like that. And I feel like next year I'm going to be applying myself a lot more than I could have this year. And I'm going to try and accomplish all of the goals and achieve my very